So if you're looking to make a magic revealer, there's a few basic skills and background knowledge that you should have. What do you need to know? You need to understand the layers. You need to understand the magic ink tool. And you need to understand grouping. So first off, let's look at layers. ActivInspire has an object browser that you can easily see what objects are on your page and which layer these objects are located. This is very important to understanding when building activities using magic revealers, as the revealers should always be located on the top layer. Revealers also look through objects that are on the top layer. They will reveal objects that are on the layer below things that are on the middle, bottom, or background layer. If you want to learn more about layers and the object browser, there's an active tip for that on Promethean Planet. And again, to get to your object browser, if you go here, I'll go ahead and pin this on the page because we're going to go back to it later on. I can see all of my objects here are on the middle layer. Now the next thing we need to know about is magic ink. Magic ink works a bit like the pen that you draw with. It also works a bit like an eraser that only erases or hides things on the top layer. So let me show you a bit. First off, I'm going to go to my magic ink tool, which I can get to under More Tools, and then right here where it says Magic Ink. Now in the object browser, I can see that everything is on the middle layer. And if I use Magic Ink on this page, nothing will happen, as again, it only affects things on the top layer. So I make a big Magic Ink mark, nothing happens, but I can see right there on the top layer, there's my Magic Ink mark. I'm going to go back so it gets rid of that ink mark. Now what I'm going to do is take this orange box and I'm going to move it to the top layer. So now, when I use my magic ink, it's going to erase it to show the fish. Very cool. And if you want to learn more about the eraser and magic ink and how to use them, well, guess what? There's an active tip for that too on Promethean Planet. Now finally, you need to understand about grouping. And I'll go ahead and get rid of the object browser for this one. Now grouping, a magic revealer is really just a visible object and a bit of magic ink grouped together, and they move around as one. Here you can see we have a circle and an arrow, and they move together independently. But if I highlight both of them, and then up here in my object browser, or my object edit buttons, I see that right here is a button that says grouped. If I click on that, you'll see it's highlighted, and now they're going to move together. And again, there's an active tip to review how to group objects. It's called Groups and Pulleys, and again, you can find that on Promethean Planet. The 3 skills you've just learned will be helpful when you're starting on creating your own magic revealers. Stay tuned for that on the next Active Tips. Enjoy.